Hola amigas and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me already and you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Javi. I'm a plus size content creator. I love fragrance, tattoos, all things beauty. I'm a Taurus. I'm 29 and I'm just here to show you what's good. On today's episode of The Key to Smelling Good is my very long awaited fragrance collection. As you can see behind me, I have my beautiful collection. Let's start off with the disclaimers. I'm not here to tell you that you should have this many perfumes. A good portion of these were gifted to me by brands. This is not normal, okay? But we all have our things. We all have our things that we collect. I'm not going to say my collection won't get any bigger. It probably will because I really want to dive into that world and hopefully one day I have my own fragrance. I don't know. We're speaking into existence. So I'm going to pull out the big guns and I have my booklet where I have things written down. I wanted this video to be organized and I just want to make sure that you're getting the information that you need. But I'm not going to go through every single perfume with all of their notes. This video will be 5 hours long. I can't do that to you. So instead, I have come up with sections. Let's get started. The first category is grown woman. This category has musks, sexy scents, a little sweet, a little sensual. First up, we have Burberry, her. She's that girl. She has all of the berries. One thing about me, I love a sweet smell. I'm sorry, actually, I'm not. But I love to smell sweet. I love vanilla. I love a vanilla musk, a true vanilla, some vanillin. Very like vanilla extract. This to me at first glance smelled like nerds, like a nerd's rope and sweet, candy-like. And then when I sprayed it, I smelled all of the berries. So we're talking raspberry, strawberry, blackberry. It's sugary. Love her to death. This makes a great pairing. And on my first day with my boyfriend, we went bowling and I had worn Glossier U, which I have like one spray left, but just pretend I have it in this collection right now. I sprayed Glossier U with this and he said that that's the reason he fell in love with me. Next up, we have Giorgio Armani, Acqua di Gioia. This was my first grown woman scent. It already looks like a grown woman. When I say grown woman, I think about my mom. I think about this like independent lady. She works a 9 to 5, but she's like an executive. She's a CEO and she wears lingerie under her suit. That's what I think of. And this is just what I feel whenever I smell this. This also smells very clean. This is like that clean girl perfume. It smells a little soapy but not in a way that smells like toilet. It's very marine-like to me. It's also a very beachy scent, but you're on a yacht. So it gives expensive. I know you've heard me talk about this before. This is my favorite. So you know how like Acqua di Gioia, I would think of my mom. I would think of my mom, but this is my version. Like this is me in a bottle. I got this perfume when I turned 28. Now I'm about to be 30. Narciso Rodriguez, Pure Musk. I really thought this said Pure Music when I bought it. But it's not Pure Music. And it says For Her. There's also one that's, I think, For Her Intense. I'm pretty sure. I haven't smelled it, but I'm sure it's just as insane. Grown woman, sexy, simple, clean, but not soapy and not detergent-like. It's very deep. It's a little peppery, like a little prickly on the nose. Girl, I will never get tired of the smell. And so I've nearly had this for 2 years and I have no idea how much I have left. Every time I spray it, it's a surprise. This one I was gifted. Juliet Has a Gun, Juliet, this beautiful ruby red. Girl. Honestly, if you were to marry Burberry Her with Narciso Rodriguez, you would get something like this. It's like a little florally fruity. I have no idea of the notes, by the way. I'm going to try to find them, put them on the screen for you because I don't know. I haven't developed my nose that well, but I can probably pull some here and there. I've been wearing this very recently. Anytime I go to events or like nighttime things, my tried and true Gucci Guilty. This was my first ever designer perfume. Was turning, I think, 19. And I told my mom that I wanted this perfume. And this was the first perfume for me that wasn't fruity and like Bath and Body Works, you know? This is the second time I bought this. mostly for nostalgia purposes because I don't wear it very often. And when I do, I kind of just like think back on 19-year-old Javi. Yeah, it's a very deep, sensual fragrance, slightly unisex to me. Category number 2, we have the cozy and warm. These are the fragrances that feel like a hug, a warm Sunday afternoon, snuggling. Starting off with Fleur Golden Rule. This one, it has a little bit of everything. To me, it feels like they mixed a bunch of the fragrances and made it into one. Even though it is a very like sweet fragrance, it's like a fruity sweet, but to me, it honestly sprays very warm. It ends up being a very soft fragrance, but I think when you first sprayed it, it has like a very strong pull. Another one by Fleur, a true favorite of mine, Vanilla Skin. I'm a vanilla girl. I'm not sorry about it. Oh, it's so good. This is a great layering perfume. It has enough softness to where it's not this obnoxiously sweet smell. And I love that. I keep her in my bag sometimes. I'll spray this at night after I've showered. It's soft enough, but it has enough of a little bit of a kick. Soft Spot by Fleur, once again. These were gifted, by the way. I didn't buy. The only one that I've ever bought was Missing Person. I don't have it, but this would also be, actually this would be in a different category, but Missing Person is also really, really good and a great layering piece. But Soft Spot smells like cashmere, what do you call it? Cashmere Woods? Is that what it was? From Bath and Body Works. Obviously, grown up, elevated version of it. And this is the one that kind of inspired this category. Ode to Dullness by Juliet Has a Gun. Another cozy scent. A lot of these, and please hear me out, a lot of these have this thick saliva kind of smell. Listen, I don't know how to explain it, but it has aspects of, for lack of better terms, like pheromones. I think that's why it works so well for these types of fragrances because they just smell so cozy to me. It's very similar to Soft Spot, but there's not much like fruitiness to it. And I need to wear it more often. I sprayed it not too long ago, but these I just received by Julia Has a Gun, which I'm literally, I will fangirl so much. Another great staple and a bit of a cult classic, I feel like, it's Coffee Break. Very unisex. I mean, honestly, at this point, I feel like all fragrances are unisex. Who cares if a man wants to smell fruity? You know, and what if I want to smell like tobacco? You know, you should wear what you like in all aspects. I don't necessarily pick up on too many coffee notes here, but it's like the idea of coffee. It's like when you think of coffee, this is what that would smell like. So you're not getting the impact of like coffee up your nostrils, but it's like maybe you're walking down the street and you smell coffee and croissants in the air. That's what this smells like to me. Commodity Milk. This one I was so obsessed with, and I don't know what happened that I just like don't wear very often, and I have another perfume that smells very similar to it. These fragrances, they're sold at Sephora and I'm sure literally everywhere else. This one became very popular, and yeah, it smells like a cold foam and muskiness. And lastly, we have Le Monde Gourmand. This is Cell Caramel by Le Monde Gourmand. And this, I forget how much I like this. Like, it smells, it's super soft. It's like salty caramel, basically. Oh, I am smelling the mic. It smells like salted caramel and like a little oceany. And also these are great price points. This was $25 at Urban Outfitters. I have a few of these. When I first started getting into fragrance, this is kind of like a side note. You don't need to be blind buying full-size products. I've only done that a select few times, and 90% of the time I don't love it. So either you get a discovery set from a brand that you're wanting to try, or just try to buy samples. And, you know, at the end of the day, even if you're trying to build a collection, it's so much better to have more samples and know that you really, really, really like the fragrance before you buy it. Because we can't just, you know, we don't need this. Just how like you don't need your 150 pairs of shoes that you have or bags. But we all have our one thing. So yeah. When I first started getting into fragrance, I was looking for cheaper alternatives, and I was just looking for things that smelled good. And I really liked this. I mean, I'm like, it doesn't last too much. I mean, it's not going to have that much actual essence in here. It'll be mostly alcohol. Category number 3 is Bright. To me, this is like the nerolies, I guess slightly floral, but let me just get into it. A lot of these are fleur. I think actually they all are. Fleur, to me, they all make these like very bright fragrances and they're very energetic. And this is exactly what Solar Power is. Definitely neroli. I don't know what else it has, but that's really all I smell here. And it smells so good. And it just feels like it'll wake you up. Literally, Solar Power. What a sun ray would smell like. It's this. Mood ring, also a very, it smells like candy, but like sour candy. It's like sour candy, sweet, little citrus, and just very fun. It's a very youthful fragrance. Strawberry letter. This to me feels like Burberry Her if it was like a sparkling champagne or something. To me, it feels very bubbly, but it's also very sweet. It smells like straight up strawberry sugar. Floria. Oh, this one has such a soft spot. This is like a flowery Solar Power. And it kind of reminds me of the perfumes that my mom used to get me when I was a kid, like Colonia de Guagua. That's what it smells like. And Tangerine Boy also, I don't really reach for this. I don't really like a lot of like mandarin, orangey smells for some reason. Musky, a slightly more masculine tangerine smell. Have no idea what else is in here. But it's a very like electric. It kind of feels a little bit like an orange crush. Next up, we have my niche perfumes. These are the ones that I've gotten in the past year. And I've tried to dabble more into niche perfumes because I'm also just trying to get more educated, just in fragrance anyway. And I feel like commercial perfumes sometimes, to me, it just feels like every line that's dropped, they're coming up with the same things. So a lot of things are, to me, are smelling very similarly. So I'm just like, I don't need to have every single perfume that's dropping, you know? So anyway, here we go. This was by Simone Andreoli, and this is Vice Bomb. This is a cherry, girl. Oh my God. This is an extremely decadent cherry sunscreeny smell. I don't know how else to put it, but this is like a cream cherry coke body oil sunscreen SPF. It smells so good. It's slightly medicine-y. I've said this before, but this was like a go-to and I was really fucking with the cherry scents. I still am, but I think to me they're more like a summer smell. But this is just like this intoxicating. I could smell this all day. I have no problem. Another thing is and leisure in paradise, and this is a papaya. Oh my God. Again, it has this sunscreeny body oil SPF vibe to it, but it has the brightness of like a papaya smoothie. It's so good. It's so creamy and addicting. And it's just these two because I smelled the other fragrances in the collection, and those were the two that kind of smelled like similar but different. This is Mula Mula by Byron. Wow. If you're in LA, go to the Scent Room in Larchmont. This one is very fruit punchy, but it has that grown woman smell that I like. I was going to add this one to the first fragrance category, but I realized I just wanted to talk about all the niche perfumes together. So anyway, this is like a grown-up fruit punch. And then I have two new perfumes, and these I haven't worn yet because I decided I'm not opening them until I turn 30 because these were my gifts to myself. One of the many gifts to myself. This is 2787, 2787 because they're from Barcelona, I think. This is Amaca and actually has the notes here. So top notes are marine accord, mid notes sandalwood and coconut, base notes tonka bean and vanilla. I love a tonka bean and I love a vanilla. Tonka bean is like a spicy version of vanilla. Yeah, it's this warm, salty, it's like salty hair, beachy waves, and it's one of those sweet smells that makes you think of the beach. And then we have the Chronic, and this one I think is popping off right now. I definitely understand. It's another one of those grown woman scents. I'm not sure if it smells similarly to Mula Mula, but it's in the same family, so they're similar in that way. Yeah, this is like a syrupy, like a strawberry berry syrupy. It's so good. It's sweet. I told the guy, I was like, I really do enjoy berries, sweet smells, and he delivered. This one I just added on here, but this smells exactly like milk. I would say it's a little bit more airy, but this is Zadig and Voltaire. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's just like their designer fragrance. Yeah, I'm not obsessed with it, so not much to say here. Number 5, green and citrus. And sadly, I only have 2. I probably could add to it, but these are the only 2 that I feel like are genuinely green and citrusy. So this is Salt and Stone, Bergamot, and Hinoki. So good. So good. Like, you don't understand. Like, oh my gosh. I have learned to be absolutely obsessed with bergamot. And when I went to go make my own perfume, I made it bergamot and lemon. So freaking good. And then this is Magnify and Bergamot, and this is by Bulgari, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Stunning. You can't go wrong. This is a single ingredient perfume, so a great add-on and a great layering piece, or just wear it on its own. It magnifies so much. Number 6 is Your Skin But Better. Juliet Has a Gun. I got this with my own money. I'm obsessed. All this is Cetalogs. And girl, this is a perfect base for anything and everything. I recommend you just get this because it just smells so good. On its own or not on its own, it's just perfection all around. This is a recent add-on. This is Skylar Clean Beauty. This is called Nude Skin. This also gives me slightly cashmere vibes, but this is like creamy, like lotion, like a Nivino, like unscented lotion with vanilla, and it has a little floral to it. I love this, and it's not an overpowering smell, and I carry the travel size in my bag because it also just layers so nicely. It's a very subtle, and sadly, I don't like any of the other Skylar fragrances, which sucks because I actually have a ton of them. Next up, this is a very, very loved fragrance. This is Clean Reserved, the Skin Reserve blend. Man, this is, I would say, is way more musky than floral. But again, it has that like thick saliva smell and not like stinky breath saliva. It's just yummy. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like you're making out with someone. I don't know. And I hope you understand the vibe that I'm putting down. You should just have it. Then we have Lake and Sky 1111. I feel like I haven't heard anyone talk about this since it came out. And I feel like it came out, I think, like 2 years ago now. I love this smell. I like the spray, but I like the oil much more. I feel like it is able to handle the complexity of this perfume, which I'm pretty sure is just mostly just musks, skin musks, and it's just, again, a thick smell. And it really sneaks up on you. It's very soft, but it's like this intoxicating cloud around you, and it's very addicting to smell. And that's another tip. If you feel like you're going to like a fragrance, just put it on. It's going to be there the next day and the next day and probably the next month or 2 or 5 or years. So you don't need to rush to buy something just because you think you're going to like it. Just try it on, see how your body reacts. Fragrance reacts differently on everyone. It's not going to smell exactly how it's going to smell on you to the next person. So see if your body likes it first. See if you like it on yourself first, and then purchase. We're almost done. These are more like my unisex, slightly masculine smells. Masculine in terms of just, I think the notes are, they remind me more of like a man. Like, ooh, like you can build a house. But these are some that I wear myself as well, obviously, because I have them. First one is Jazz Club. It literally says it's a male fragrance, but it says heaty cocktails and cigars. And it for sure smells like a man's lounge with alcohol, like cognac or some shit. It definitely gives like whiskey and like suits and smoky, woody. Eventually it dries very soft, so I really like it, and it turns like slightly sweet. But you spray this once and you will be a cloud of smell. Absolutely. Very strong. Then I have another 13, which is another very like in your face fragrance. And now I'm unfortunately getting tired of it. I haven't even worn it that much. I use it so sparingly also because Le Labo is so expensive, but I also got this as a gift. So it's so intoxicating and also very unique, but I wouldn't say in a good way because like I said, I always know when I smell it. Like there's no other fragrance that smells like this from what I've smelled. And so whenever I walk past someone, I immediately know that this is what they're wearing. It's kind of like the Baccarat Rouge. It's another 13 and Santal are like the most worn Le Labo fragrances. And so I just clock it every time. So it just doesn't feel unique in that sense. We have Lost Cause by Fleur again. I'm such a huge fan. I'm such a huge fan of Fleur. I think they've really hit the nail on the head. I'm a really big fan of Fleur. As you can see, I was elated when I found out that I was on the PR team, and I'm so grateful that I get all of their launches now, except for Heavy Cream, and I need to really fucking I need that one. I love the range that they have, and this one smells really good. But it's very soft, and I think you can really layer this with a lot of things. And this one, oh my gosh, this is Salted Muse by Orabella, Bella Hadid, our queen. This smells so good. And her line is all about essential oils and having to be clean beauty and also beauty that helps you. So at the end of the day, fragrance can really help you mentally. Like essential oils and herbalism, all these things, just through the smell and the aroma it has, that alone just has benefits. And I love that Bella made her line this way. So cool. This one is, honestly, it speaks for itself. It has this saltiness, like beachiness to it. And I love it. It's very strong. It's, yeah, a little more masculine. I also had Blooming Fire, which I wish I would have bought the big bottle of because I ran out of that so fast. That one was a jasmine, like a powdery jasmine. It smelled so good. But I forgot to talk about this one. And since we're talking about Orabella, this one basically smells like Blooming Fire by Orabella. It's jasmine. It's like a powdery, salty jasmine, and it's very floral, in your face, and then it dries down very soft. So to me, this screams like beach. Absolutely. Okay, almost done. We have our florals. I have a ton of florals, and I'm honestly not even like a huge fan of florals, but I appreciate them. So we have some Daisy Marc Jacobs. I'm just gonna, to be quite honest with you, to me, they all kind of smell the same, but I like them, if that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that they're all daisies at the end of the day, but they're all different color daisies. That's kind of how I look at them. This one, the Ever So Fresh, is like a tangerine, mandarin, citrus floral. I really like this one, and I like to layer it as well. Then this one was my favorite out of all of them. What is this one called? Skies? Yeah. This is a very sweet floral and sweet, like literal sugar. Daisy Marc Jacobs, oh so intense. I think this one's the one that has banana notes. I like it, but if you know me, you know that I don't really like bananas. Well, I do, but I just feel like they're such a basic fruit. I'm sorry, don't hate me. We have Fleur's new, literally they just dropped this a few days ago. It's called Rose Whip. This smells so good. And as you can see, I don't really have that much rose in here. I feel like to me it smells too funeral-y. And I like roses, like I like them as a flower, absolutely. But the smell of rose, I don't know, it just smells old lady like, but it just doesn't do what it needs to do for me. But this, yeah, it's really good. The rose is not, it's there, but it's paired with whatever it's paired with that helps it soothe a bit. And you get the floral aspect of it. It's just more of a treat rather than like a fresh bouquet of flowers in your face. You know what I mean? So definitely a sophisticated, soft, but it has a punch. I want to know what that punch is. I need to look it up. My tried and true. This is Sunflower Pop. Did a collab with the Vincent Van Gogh, and I mainly just got it because of Van Gogh. And yeah, I've clearly used it a lot. This was a very citrusy floral scent, and it smells delightful. It's very juicy and bright and floral. Boom. Then we have Ameline. This is just a cute fragrance. To me, this feels like spring, first days of spring, very crisp, and it literally feels like I'm wearing the cutest little dress with like tulle and powder pink, and I'm wearing a rosy lip and soft waves. That's what this feels like. Not Your Baby is the OG sweet smell. I don't even know if this is considered a floral, but to me it's just like a very powdery floral. and it's also very sweet. So it has all of that in here. And then the last two, these are the Way fragrances, which I liked. And then I just started feeling they smell a little like a salon in a good way, but like slightly a bad way. They're just very strong. This one's North Bondi. I think it's like their most popular fragrance. You smell all the shampoos, conditioners, and products along with heat and like slightly burnt hair and cleaning supplies. This is what this smells like to me. Kind of prickly in my nose. And then this was Melrose Place. This one also smells a lot like that. It smells like an aerosol can. It smells good. It's just like not my favorite anymore. I used to like it. I feel like now I like Melrose Place way more than the North Bondi. And I think it makes sense that they smell kind of like hair products because they make hair products. So I just feel like the fragrances that they use, they probably pair really well with their shampoos and stuff like that. And we have our body sprays. I'm not going to talk much about these. They're just great body sprays to have. These are Finery from, you can find them at Target. This one's Without a Trace and Mysterious Nomad. And these are basically dupes for other fragrances. So this one is basically Missing Person. And this one, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but very woody and musky. And this one is like Missing Person by Fleur. Like the exact same thing, but a little bit more watered down because it's a body spray. Then we have two Le Monde Gourmand. I also got these at Urban Outfitters. Pistachio Brulee was my ultimate favorite, and so I bought the bigger bottle because I can't, at some point it just makes more sense to buy the bigger one. I haven't smelled this or sprayed this in so long because I feel like I reach for my like longer lasting perfumes now, but this one's great to keep in a beach bag or something like that. Very sweet. It's like the sweet pistachio, not like a nutty pistachio, but really good. And then Cell Ocean. This is a hair and body mist. They're both hair and body mist. Also smells like the ocean. It's very aquatic and incredibly soft. So this won't last you very long, but you can overspray, which I like. That's what I used to do when I used to buy Bath and Body Works, and I used to literally spray so much. And then we have Amber Gaze, Vanilla Skin, and Mango Mood. This is very juicy and tropical fruity, like a tropical smoothie. This one smells like Baccarat Rouge, basically. Very sweet, and it's just a great take on what Baccarat Rouge is. And I feel like everyone kind of started making their own versions of it, and so that one's really nice. And then, of course, Vanilla Skin. It smells exactly like the perfume. And the last category is my most worn, and obviously this is just from the last few months. So I'm not going to show a ton, but these are definitely my favorites. Salt and Stone and the Bergamot together, so good. Skylar Beauty Nude Skin, again, I keep it in my bag, the travel size. It's just been a great little add-on for whenever I'm feeling like I need a little refresh and I don't have the perfume that I'm wearing. It's a great layering piece. Juliet, I've been wearing this for events and anytime I go to dinner and stuff, and it just, again, it makes me feel like the grown woman that I am. Lust for Fun, only really because it reminds me of Blooming Fire and I haven't rebought it. I don't know if I will because I have this now and I'm trying to not overconsume, like, let's be honest. I don't need any more perfume, but I'm obsessed with this. I honestly wear Burberry Her and Glossier together very often, but this one is beautiful and perfect. Oh, and then also I've been wearing my own perfume. It's called April 29th. I made it in this class and I've just been putting it on because I feel like it smells so good. And we have Bergamot, Lemon, Ambroxan, Radiant Heart, which was this like floral musk thing that this lady had in her studio. It was like a blend. So that's kind of like the overall vibe. So I've been spraying that on myself a lot lately and it smells so good. I love it. Oh, and it had vanilla as well. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what fragrances you guys are wearing and if there's anything that I should try. I'm willing to shop for samples. And let me know if any of these pique your interest. Remember to subscribe if you're new here. And if you've been here, thank you so much. I hope you all are having a wonderful day or a wonderful night or whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.